So here we are then, it's Southampton away at Bournemouth. It's the 10th meeting between these two sides in less than 5 years. They've had a habit of meeting each other now, these two, but will it be the last meeting for quite some time? It may well be, because Bournemouth have got just 2 matches left to save themselves. Chipped in, headed on from Redmond, halfway inside the Bournemouth half, out to the left to Bertrand. Bertrand tried to put the ball into the box, came off Steve Cook, and now it's infield from Redmond. Chipped in, it's a beautiful ball from Romeo, and the header, the free header, straight at the goalkeeper. Well, what an opportunity there in towards Ward-Prowse. A delicious ball. The header came in out of the 6-yard box, and Ward-Prowse, in the end, it was straight at the goalkeeper's arms.
Excellent play, that great vision.
Chipped in, left of the 6-yard box. Well won though, good header from Jack Stacey. And not only that, but he set himself up down the right to just casually play it out down the right-hand side. And Vestergaard loses out on the tackle, which means it's 3 against 4 here as King bursts forward right in the penalty area. He's got Brooks edge of the 6-yard box. He might not need him. It's chipped in, and eventually the tackle comes in. It's cleared from Stevens. Good defending over on that far post there from Walker-Peters to stop Wilson from coming in and scoring there for Bournemouth, and it's out of play and it stays 0-0. 5 minutes left of normal time. Chip forward from McCarthy. It's out of play.
Once again, the ball comes back to McCarthy, and he plays the ball to the left, and it's so casual, it's out of play. His distribution's been poor today.
It's about 3 or 4 times at least now, isn't it, Dave? Disappointing, but in the meantime, one back from Walker-Peters on the halfway line, and Southampton have it the right with Long. Long plays it back, Armstrong plays it square, might have another bite of the cherry here, Redmond. Forward it comes to Ings, cuts inside, edge of the penalty area! And he's done it again! Danny Ings, edge of the penalty area, don't doubt him for a second from any distance, right-footed, beat Ramsdale, and Southampton take the lead. Bournemouth 0, Southampton 1.
Well, that goal is from a man who is absolutely on fire against the run of play. Southampton go forward, Ingsy picks it up on the edge of the box, he cuts in onto his right foot and he bends it round the left of the keeper and in. What a terrific goal. Man on fire.
Yeah, it's a sign of a man who every time he shoots he feels he's going to score, and that's exactly what he did. 6 goals now in 8 games since Premier League restart, and that's if he doesn't score again this afternoon, leaving Ramsdale with no chance. He pulled the trigger with his right foot, edge of the penalty area, cut inside. Ramsdale dived to his left. He wasn't going to get there, and Danny Ings has only gone and scored again for Southampton, his 21st league goal of the season. Armstrong to Redmond, who burst past the halfway line. Does well, then goes out to the right, tried to put Long across to the right, but he couldn't. And Vestergaard finds Ward-Prowse instead, out towards the far left-hand side, up towards Ward-Prowse, and then tackle comes in on Romeo, but the referee says play on. Here's Ings again, cuts inside, here he is, 25 yards from goal, and it goes just an inch wide of the post. And again, Ings has nearly had it again from the edge of the penalty area, but it went wide. Goal kick, still 1-0 to Saints.
Coming off that left-hand side, when he's on his right foot, he's just constantly looking for that shot at goal, that bend. I mean, that goal he got in the first half, he's actually made himself. He's in the box. He just brought it out, dragged it onto his right-hand side, and then clipped it and bent it round the keeper. He did the same there, just wide of the post.
And that goes back to Vestergaard, and Vestergaard forward to Redmond. Redmond back to the halfway line. Romeo beats his man forward to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse is 30 yards from goal. Now he's 25. Hits it with a left foot. And Ramsdale just got a touch to it to stop it from heading into the bottom right-hand corner. It's a corner kick. But once again, Southampton asking questions.
Good play that from Southampton. Crisp movement of the ball. Bright and sharp. Much better. Forcing a corner on the left-hand side as Ward-Prowse comes over to take it.
Good save from Ramsdale, corner kick, and going for that shot now. It's going to be a corner instead, and Armstrong's there to potentially play it short or back a little bit further, right the penalty area, but he's going to put it in with the right foot this time, and Romeo heads up, appeals for handball inside the box. Referee says no, and it comes out towards the left for Stanislas in the left back position for Bournemouth. Goes from left to right. Stanislas out towards King, and then King in between 2 players. The Southampton deal with it. Tackle comes in again the second time, and Redmond takes a deflection, and it's out for a throw. Over on that far left-hand side. Well, it's being checked now for a possible handball. VAR is headed there from Romeo. And again, you've certainly seen them given I mean, when you look at his arms are in the air
you
there,
jump
Dave.
with your arms in the air, and the head has come through. It's hit his arm. Let's just see what they feel.
And it wasn't. You wouldn't say it was ball to hand. You say the
The
referee's got to
player
give a
certainly
penalty here.
appealed.
And the referee has given a penalty. So a VAR decision has been made. Yeah, he can have no complaint. So as Danny Ings then puts the ball on the spot, looking to get his second of the game. The man is on fire at the moment. Can he get his 22nd league goal of the season? No, he can't. It's a really poor penalty. And Ramsdale dived to his left. It was bread and butter for him. Very unusual there from Danny Ings, but it was a soft penalty. He's missed it, and it stays 1-0 to Southampton. Disappointing penalty that was, that's for sure. After all
That's
that.
a Dolly Dimple penalty, that, for me. He's too casual, too confident, too sloppy when he's gone in to take it. And he's made it easy for the goalkeeper to go down to his left and save it.
Nice one-touch football for Southampton now, though, and now it's through here. Redmond 1-on-1 with the keeper, could finish, or it's a great save from Ramsdale, who came out. Again, I don't think he could believe how much space he had either. It was nice one-touch football. Eventually, Redmond, left edge of the box, ran into the penalty area, had space to pull the trigger, and then Ramsdale raced out of his 6-yard box.
You'll not get a better chance than that. Redmond in, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's got the time, he's got the space. Goalkeeper goes to ground and makes the save.
Bournemouth had possession, but it's cleared from Bertrand. Anywhere will do for Southampton at the moment. It's a throw for Bournemouth in line with the Saints penalty area, and they're just going to launch this into the penalty area once more. It's going to be Lloyd Kelly this time on this left-hand side. Last 2 minutes of stoppage time. In from Kelly, up towards Surridge, who heads it on into a dangerous area and finishes into the back of the net. Bournemouth equalise in the 4th minute of stoppage time. It went up to McCarthy, who couldn't deal with it, and Surridge, the substitute, has scored for the Cherries with just 90 seconds left on the clock altogether. It's Bournemouth 1, Southampton 1.
Well, it's a long throw. We didn't win the ball. It was flicked down. McCarthy has gone to try and make the save at his feet. He couldn't get there and block it, and Bournemouth stick it away.
Oh, an offside as well here, up towards Callum Wilson. Looks like it was an offside here. His leg looks like it could be offside here, Dave. VAR, as it was headed on.
Well, he's definitely, his part of his body is just the right-hand side, down his right-hand side, just looks offside to me.
Well, it looks like it's going to be disallowed, Dave, by looking at this on the replay. It looks like he's offside there as it was flicked on into the penalty area. It was away the first time, and then it was into the back of the net from Surridge. And it won't count. So it stays 1-0 to Southampton, and it's been disallowed there for an offside of Callum Wilson. Surridge thought he'd scored there, but it won't count. A look up into the air from Eddie Howe, and it's still 1-0 to Southampton. Well, Bournemouth had a 90th minute goal disallowed here a couple of weeks ago against Spurs after VAR, and they've had another one disallowed here. Those extra 2 points would have done the world of good, but Southampton looked like they were about to get the job done here. We played 7 minutes of stoppage time here. It's been a bit delayed because of A, the Bertrand injury, and B, the VAR. They took about a minute and a half before making that decision. There's a throw on the far left-hand side for Southampton. It's up to the left of the penalty area. Obafemi brings it down. It's off a Bournemouth shirt, and out for a throw for Southampton by the corner flag on the left. Southampton are seconds away from getting the job done here. And once again picking up another big win away from home. It's in the area where they want it. It's by the corner flag. Thought about putting the ball into the box. Bertrand plays it left of the penalty instead to Obafemi. Shea Adams looks to try and pull the trigger, and he does! And it's 2-0 to Southampton with probably the last kick of the game. And Shea Adams has got his second Saints Premier League goal, and Saints are heading back with 3 points. It's Bournemouth 0, Southampton 2.
Well, that's a well-taken goal from Adams. I'm delighted for him. Obafemi could aim. They could have held it in the corner flag. They didn't. He's cut it along the line. He's played it back to Adams. He turns. He smacks it in. 2-0.
Eventually, we played nearly 9 minutes of stoppage time. The whistle goes. It was the last kick of the game, and Saints have won this match by 2 goals to nil. A goal from Ings in the first half, a goal from Adams in the second.